Hello, this is Tanzi from Sensei International once again with you with Mindful Thoughts, and today we're going to talk about mindful leaders. You are a leader, and your entire life journey is about leadership. And leadership starts not with leading others, but by leading oneself. And it is only when we can lead ourselves can we lead others. And this is a very important concept because individuals think, I can be a great leader by leading others. But it's important to first start leading myself. Now, how do I start leading myself? And that's where this whole concept that is, the buzzword of the world called mindfulness comes into play. It's more than a buzzword. Even though, everybody is saying, it's a buzzword. For me, it's a 2,500-year-old philosophy, a way of living. In order to lead myself, I first need to create a life mission, a life purpose. And that becomes the vision that drives my every action. And when every day I make myself aware of the purpose of my living, the purpose of my being, everything I do in this moment is focused on achieving that. But I do not live as if, it's a fantasy. But I live from moment to moment. And that's who a mindful leader is, that he or she takes this moment and does the best they can do to move one more step closer to their life purpose. And when your every moment becomes a purposeful moment, you become a role model, an example of the leader you want to become to others. And as you become a leader for teams and organizations, you begin to be aware of your actions, your reactions, your emotions, your thoughts, your values, and your belief system. And you begin to realize that because of these, and you being their leader, how it affects them, you begin to appreciate your team. You give them feed forward. You set expectations so that they have clarity of the role that they need to practice, so that they have a clear idea of where they're going and what they need to achieve. You begin to be a reflection of what they aspire to be. Now, this is not an ego trip. It is that you become a role model of leadership, because what you preach does not have an impact if your behavior is different. So by becoming aware of how you behave towards others, you also become a better leader. A key concept in mindfulness. You begin to see how they respond. You begin to empathize with them. You practice compassion and kindness with them. You show them love and affection. And one might say, in leadership, you do not practice love and affection in the corporate world. But let's go back to what Mother Teresa said. And she built one of the strongest organization without any capital. She had no money, but she built a strong organization. And wasn't it founded on love and compassion? Don't we use her as a role model for leadership? So when you are a mindful leader, you practice love and compassion. You spot where they struggle and become their strength. You spot their purpose and you support them achieve it, even though it might be that they leave the organization as time goes by. But you never promise them permanent employment. You just promise them employability. And that's exactly what you want to do through mindful leadership. If you want to find out more, join us on our leadership journey, on our mindful leadership journey. Send us a message and we will get in touch with you. If we're not present in your locality, do let us know, but you do want us to come and do some work for you and your team. Let us know, and we are more than willing to come over to help you become mindful leaders. Thank you very much for the time you've shared with me. Until our next video, take care and be mindful of the moments you have. Continue to practice compassion and love in your leadership.